So there's no even distribution of wins and losses that are randomized. That's not the only thing that's random is your ability to stay within the guidelines of your model. That's what's random. That's why supply and demand zones are horseshit and bullshit. That's why trend lines are bullshit, because they're too subjective. You know what? There ain't no subjectivity to the first presented fair value gap. There's no way somebody's going to argue that that didn't exist right there at that time. You're not going to argue about the first presented fair value gap on Monday and extend that throughout the entirety of the week. Once you understand what that is, that's real jade. We're all going to have the same first presented fair value gap on the week. We're all going to have that. We're all going to have the same first presented fair value gap between 1:30 in the afternoon and 2 o'clock in Eastern time for the PM session, any given fucking day. We all have that. I've given you that gift. I've given that to you. That no one can hide it from you. They cannot take it from you. They can't pry it from your fucking hands. They can't tell you that it doesn't fucking work. I have pissed in their fucking face and they thanked me for it. Because they could have done this in front of me and you, where they could have ran that fucking market the other direction and fucked me in front of all of you. They could have done that. But that's just one of 81. One of 81. And I've already told you, don't fear them taking 24 hours into the equation. Because that same time, 4:14 p.m., when the market would be the last print, and the market would settle, okay? You see them ring the bell at 4 o'clock, ding, 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 ding. And they get applause like they did something that day, that they won something. And then for another 14 minutes, they allow it to settle. And it's usually, unless it's earnings season, 4 o'clock to 4:14 p.m. Eastern time, it's kind of lethargic and doesn't do anything. But that price, the last print at 4:14 p.m. and the first print at 6 p.m., watch. I'm telling you, nothing's going to change. The only difference is there's going to be candles between those two that normally aren't. You won't need to worry about having the electronic and regular trading hour tab toggled anymore. Then it's just going to be simply just knowing what time it is. Because those still will work. And I can't wait till they shift and they show this and it's still there. And then you're going to know who the fuck I am. Then you're going to know. You're going to fucking realize then, this motherfucker, yep, I'm that guy. I'm him. Been trying to tell you the whole fucking time. Guess what? You just want to kick and scream and deny it.